What's up, Vikings? Welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am PJ. My question is, how good do you want to be? How squared away do you want to be? How prepared do you want to be? You know, when I first entered the Army back, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, we had this kind of gear for carrying our canteens and ammo pouches and first aid supplies. And back in the day, everybody would take a little pouch, and it would be right here on your non-firing shoulder side, upside down, with one battle dressing in that pouch. And the plan was, you use your dressing on you, not on somebody else. That way you always have one. You pull the little tab, you pull it out, you open it up, and you dress your wound or whatever. That was first aid for the soldier. Then I went to Special Forces, and we got high speed. We put our pouch here, and we had not one, but two dressings in there. Ooh, we were special. We found out you could fit two in there. And that's how long ago I was in the military. Before IFAKs, individual first aid kits, blowout kits, and all that stuff. I was in when we took the pockets and put them up here. And what did we stick in those pockets? Curlex, cling, that gauze, that expanding rolled gauze. We stuck that in there to stick into wounds, and we trained for that. That was the level of our medical understanding and training at that time. Heck, the average private in the Army gets more training than that now. So I'm quite sure you have an individual first aid kit, probably a BearFac from refugemedical.com. And those are great. I have a few. I have one. I'm looking at a car right here, hanging behind the headrest on my car, and it's basically it's like a Special Forces individual first aid kit. It's got everything in it. Is that your level of expertise? It's like, I got a BearFac, man, I'm good to go. Or do you have more? I thought it was just us, the Shofarians, but oh no, the hubris. I have found out that several well-established prepper groups, call them what you will, a mag, a crew, a tribe, a team, whatever, several well-established groups are doing what we're doing, and we are establishing a clinic, a field clinic, a field hospital, call it, again, what you want, but a dedicated building for medical stuff and treatment and diagnosis and all that for when the balloon goes up and we cannot access medical care. For a variety of reasons. You physically can't go there. They're not letting you in because your beard's white and we don't like white beards. You didn't get this, that, or the other thing. You're no longer able to access this care. You don't have the mark of the beast, so you can't come. Whatever. We are establishing clinics in our tribe. And I found out that other people are doing that too. And so I was talking to TJ over at Bear Independent, the CEO of Refuge Medical, and my brother, and he goes, yeah, we sent you a thing, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. And I said, no, you didn't. He goes, yeah, we sent you one for your clinic. I'm like, no, I don't think so, but let me check. And so then I went and checked with our doc, and I said, hey, did Refuge Medical send us this? No. Unboxing video, ready, begin. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that was a terrible reveal. So here's the box right here from refugemedical.com. People like unboxing videos. Let's see what we have, shall we? It's a sturdy box, a heavy-duty box. This is thick cardboard. I could make this, what do they call that? ASMR, whatever video. Oh, my knife needs to be sharpened. My goodness. All right. What's in it? What is in this box? Oh, hey, where's the lid? Oh, the lid's on the bottom. I opened it up and it looked like this. Whoa, let's not put this in the dirt. Let's not put this in the dirt. Oh, it's a whole bucket of goodness. It is the Refuge Medical, here's the lid, with a seal, surgical bucket. And it is chock full of goodies. I'm going to read it real quick, like a auctioneer. 100 nitrile gloves, 100 4x4 gauze pads, 80 3x3 gauze pads, 12 cotton balls, 10 cotton tip applicators, 10 liquid skin bandage, 6 5x9 gauze pads, those are large, 6 3-inch rolled gauze, that's what I was telling you about, 5 sterile surgical drapes, 5 scalpel number 22, 5 scalpel number 10, medical tape, scrub brushes, there's multiples. Iodine bottle, triple antibiotic, biohazard bag, advanced surgical set, military surgical set, large trash bag, headlamp, emergency blanket, survival blanket, hydrogen peroxide bottle, alcohol bottle, skin stapler with remover. That's important. Where'd I go? Surgical tape, sharps container, steri strips, irrigation syringe, and wound solution. This is an excellent start for your minor surgery. This is heavy. You know, they source all their stuff made in America by Americans, and this kit right here, Elite First Aid Incorporated, made by professionals to save lives, made for you. Thank you for choosing us. Help save a life. Elite First Aid products designed in North Kakalaki. Let's just see what's in here. Now, before you use these, you would want to sterilize it. SK, how are we going to sterilize our surgical instruments? We're going to boil them. We're going to put them in a steamer. It's going to be like an autoclave. All right, so here's what you get. Probes, clamps, tweezers of various kinds, scalpel handle, hemostats, and a cool pen with a light. All right. Oh, wait, there's more. All kinds of stuff. Scalpel blades, antiseptic towelettes. Oh, here, I'm looking at it. I'm not showing you. PJ, oh, I'm excited. Sorry. So that's all in here. Close that back up. Now, a technique is to, I know it won't be in this cool little pouch like this, but it'll be, oh, look at that. It'll go on your molly webbing. A technique is to sterilize all your tools, put them in a food saver, suck it all up, and have them that way so they're actually ready to use in the moment. You know how you see those cowboy movies and they bring the wounded guy in and they throw him up on the table, and a lot of times a woman takes charge and she's like, you go boil water, you get some bed sheets and rip them up, you know. Well, when it's time to pull something out, we might not want to wait till we sterilize these. Just a thought. Oh, there's all kinds of goodness in here. So here's the emergency blanket. It must be big because it's kind of heavy. Stapler. All right, so it's all full of goodies. Hey, not for everybody. I get that. You may be like, PJ, I get squeamish at the sight of blood. I ain't using a scalpel, a probe on anybody. I'm just not gonna do it. I have no need for that. Maybe you don't. Here, I'll get in my low stance. What if, because see, I love contingency thinking and contingency planning. You have a member of your crew, your family, it's you, whoever, in need of some surgical intervention, minor surgical intervention in this case. And you don't know what to do, and nobody in your crew knows what to do, but you happen upon, or he happens or she happens upon you, an emergency room nurse, a doc, somebody with special forces medic, whatever, who happens to not have their tools of the trade with them, and you're like, you gotta help me, and they're like, I'd love to, but you know, my Mora 2000 is a little bit dirty to be cutting on people, and you're like, no man, I've got the surgical bucket from Refuge Medical, and then they're like, oh, well in that case, let's get to operating. Do you even operate, bro? All right, so this is a surgical bucket from RefugeMedical.com. I'm very happy to have it. Truth in advertising. I did not pay for this. So thank you, Refuge Medical. We're going to look through it. We're going to actually take everything out on a cleaner environment than the back of my tailgate that I do all kinds of things on. Check it out. And then it's getting put in the clinic. Refuge Medical also sent us before the wound care bucket. They have that. They have a couple things in buckets like this. I think they have a birthing kit in a bucket. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me on that, but I think they do. Give them a look. Go to refugemedical.com and check out what they have to offer. Also, they offer training, and I'd be remiss if I didn't add that. SK and I took, and then we got a few other Shofarians to take, and now maybe half of the Shofarians have taken Emergency Responder 1, 2, and 3. That's a good course. And I've talked about it in the past. If you see their promotional materials for it, which I'm quite sure they have on their website, it looks too hardcore for you, man. It's like you look at that and go, there's no way I could do that. I'm not that hardcore. Well, SK's at the time, 61-year-old woman, and she did it. Now, I know she's tougher than most men, but you can do it. You can do it. It's a really good, intensive medical trauma mostly based course that after the instruction puts you through a variety of scenarios that test you. They don't really test you physically. They wear you out physically, so you get outside of your calculating brain and you get into your react brain. Get you down to the lizard brain, man. But it sees what you got. They test you emotionally. It's really good. It's good training. Give them a look. Go there, and while you're chewing on Doritos and drinking a Diet Coke, check out Refuge Medical and Refuge Training. I think you'll be happy. And how good do you want to be? I am telling you, a first aid kit is not enough for what's coming. Your only limitation is yourself. All right, I will see you out there.